Self-awareness is key when it comes to mastering yourself. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can start becoming more self-aware, what to do, and when you do this, it's going to improve your life. Hey guys, I'm Laura and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. So the first thing we need to be doing is meditate. Okay, so there are different ways you can meditate. If you don't know anything about meditation or how to do it, I'm going to link a video at the end of this one that's about how you can meditate. So through meditation, we can observe our thought patterns, our behavioral patterns, and our emotional patterns. So this is how we get to know ourselves on a deeper level, which helps us to develop more self-awareness. Now, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts every day. And 90 to 95% of those thoughts were from the day before. And 90 to 95% of those thoughts were from the day before. So if we're having the same thought patterns every day, not much is going to really change in your life or in your reality, right? So this is why it can be beneficial to start observing your thought, behavioral, and emotional patterns. Now, the way you think, the way you act, and the way you feel is what makes up your personality. And your personality is what creates your personal reality. So if you want your personal reality to change, you have to change your personality. How do you change your personality? Through the way you think, through the way you act, and through the way you feel. And this is why it's beneficial to observe these patterns. Okay, so that's the first step to developing self-awareness. Now the second one, I put set intention, because setting intentions is powerful. If you set the intention that you want to develop self-awareness, then it's going to happen because you've set the intention to do it. That's the way the reality works, right? So set the intention, this is what you want to do. Now, the other thing, third thing I should say, is invest in self-improvement courses. So I've invested in some self-improvement courses and I have noticed the change in me. I have noticed, well, not noticed, but like I've learnt more about myself on a deeper level, which, you know, helps to develop self-awareness. Now, these courses don't have to be expensive courses either. Like one I did a 3-week one that was like, cost about $100 New Zealand dollars. And it was really beneficial. I got so much out of it. I've even found free 3-week courses that I've jumped on and just learnt stuff for free. So if you don't have a lot of money, it's like, firstly, just find an affordable course. There's ones out there that are like less than $100 just for a short course. If you don't got the money, then just keep an eye out for free courses. So I found a free 3-week course and there was a personality test on it. So the next thing on the list is doing personality test, getting to know what sort of personality you have. So in this course that we did, there was a personality test where apparently there's 4 types of personalities. So this was some of my homework from this free course. So there's the controller, there's the analyzer, there's the promoter, and there's the supporter. And so part of, like, on this course, we had to, I can't remember what it was, we had to score something to figure out what our personality type was. And it was like your strongest one, and then your second strongest one is your personality. So I was like the promoter, supporter personality type. You might be able to Google this and find your own test online to do, if you want to do that, and to get to know your personality type more. But I just did this through a free course that I saw. I jumped on the free course and there happened to be a personality test. And so like on here, it tells you like the strengths and the weaknesses for each of these personality types. So that's another way you can develop self-awareness and get to know yourself on a whole nother level. Now, the fourth thing I think it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, I know the fifth thing is inner work and shadow work. So through these courses that I did, we did some inner work. You don't have to do courses to do inner work or shadow work, but they do help. They really do help. And when you do this type of work, like shadow work, is where you start looking at like your triggers. So whenever someone's triggering you, that is a clue as to what needs to be healed within you. And we have like patterns that play out. So the patterns that play out in my life is I attract narcissistic men who are playing out the pattern and relationship dynamics I had with my parents. So that's what shadow work does. It helps you become more self-aware, like what your patterns are, what your triggers are, why you're being triggered, how we can heal the triggers. So inner work and healing will help you to get will help you to get to know yourself on a deeper level. So I highly recommend doing that. And again, you can do it through finding like courses like this, affordable courses. You may even just be able to get some guidance through a YouTube video if you don't have the money to pay for a course to do this sort of work. But that is definitely like I highly recommend doing that, because you get to know yourself on a deep level, but you also get to heal certain aspects of yourself that may be holding you back in life, stopping you from being able to manifest the reality that you want. And the last thing is learn your personality type. And what I mean by that is like your strengths and your weaknesses. Start getting to know what strengths and weaknesses that you have. So if you know your strengths, I learned this from Gary Vaynerchuk, that basically know what you're good at and just focus on that. Don't worry about the things that you suck at, because everyone sucks at heaps of stuff and people are only good at a few things anyway. So figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are and then focus on your strengths. And another thing I needed to mention at the end is another thing to help you develop self-awareness or getting to know your personality type is simply by asking your friends and your family. Just getting feedback from them can help you understand yourself better, or help you, may even help you with your strengths and your weaknesses. So just go to them for guidance and feedback and work on yourself in that way as well. So there's a number of different ways you can start developing this self-awareness. And like I said, when you do this, it is going to improve your life. Now, here's the thing I wrote here. I honestly believe this. Self-awareness plus intuition, because your intuition is your inner guidance. It's your highest self that's speaking to you, or your spirit guides that are speaking to you and guiding you in life. And the combination of having self-awareness plus intuition is going to equal success. If you're self-aware and you know your strengths and weaknesses, and you focus on the strengths, and then you combine that with your inner guidance, you're going to flourish in life. You're going to succeed in life. And if you want to learn how to develop your intuition, I have a video on my channel about that as well. You can go check that one out. It's called, I think, 7 Ways to Develop and Strengthen Your Intuition. So start learning about that, as well as developing self-awareness, and your life is going to improve dramatically. I hope you like this video, guys. If you've got some sort of value, give me a thumbs up or even write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I make daily videos on my channel. So I hope you come back for another one. Have an awesome day. Peace.